What is good, everybody? We are your hosts, Ferris, aka Big Bro Mo,
Lawrence, also known as Little Bro Low,
and we are Alley Oop.
Off the Top Rope podcast.
Welcome to episode 2. Wrestlemania weekend has concluded. We got the press conference playing right now in the background. Today is April 7th. About to be 8 o'clock on the West Coast.
Yeah, 2 minutes.
Night number 1 and night number 2 is in our rearview mirror, and the first WrestleMania of a new era. A new era in the WWE.
Michael Cole calling it the Triple H era.
Triple H era, but other people think it's the Renaissance era. And we got pretty much everybody is a new champion.
Yeah.
Pretty much all new champions to kick off this new era.
Logan Paul and Rhea Ripley. And that's the only one that retained.
Yeah, so we got the press conference in the background right now. And we are about to kick off our review for night 1 and night 2. So what did you think?
I think mostly positive. A lot of good matches, some disappointing ones. You know which one that is, in my opinion.
I think we're gonna have different opinions on that.
Okay. I mean, I think I thought it was gonna be a lot better, but you want to go through each match?
Which match are you referring to?
I didn't know if you want to go through each match or.
Huh? Yeah, we're gonna go through each match, but what match are you referring to that was bad?
Jimmy and Jey Uso, sadly. I mean,
where we're gonna disagree.
I just expected fast paced, though. I expected a lot more than just one move over and over again, which was a super kick fest. It looked like if the Young Bucks were to go into a match, that's what it would look like. I thought there was a good story in it, but in terms of the match itself, I thought it started off good. I'll say that. I thought the match started good, even though I kind of wanted a little face out before they started going crazy, but I thought it was going to be a little better than what it was. A little disappointing, in my opinion.
Okay, well, this is where we're going to disagree, because I feel like when it ended, I feel like for sure it kind of ended abruptly. Like we kind of we gave each other a look.
Yeah.
That it was like, wow, that was it kind of thing. But, to bash it and say that it was a bad match.
Not a bad match. It's not.
It could have gone longer.
The expectation that I would put on it.
Right, but the reason why I can't dub it a bad match, I'm trying to look for it here, but that moment where they were having the trading blows, the yeet, and then when Jimmy would punch back, no yeet, dude, the crowd was
that was the best part about it, but
electric for that. So when you have the crowd in the palm of your hands like that, and then it turned to be like one of the loudest reactions of the whole weekend. That exchange, the trading blows, and you got yeet and no yeet. When you have a reaction like that, they had the crowd in the palm of their hands. So, I just feel like had it gone longer, that's my only critique is that it could have gone longer. And maybe we could have seen, a more versatile match out of those two. But this is just like going back to what I said, maybe it keeps going.
I mean, they did brawl after or during.
Yeah, maybe they're not done. Maybe they get another match to kind of.
But I feel like
redeem themselves.
Jimmy should have won then if it was going to keep going.
Yeah, but you could always find a way to. Like, say Jay gets another title match, and then Jimmy once again interferes. Boom, you already kickstarted off the rivalry again between them.
Maybe a match at Backlash. Rematch, maybe.
Between them?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, why not?
Okay, so do you need me to pull up the match card again, or do you remember all the matches?
Okay, let's see. All right, so everyone was critiquing how it was a bad match, but I'm gonna refer to this clip right here. Okay.
And Jey Uso, not allowing it to happen again.
You hear that? I agree, but that's not a testament to the match. I feel like that's an testament
That's a
to those
freaking
two
moment,
putting
bro.
those
That's what
that chant over.
That's what we have.
That's
Those
not
kind of moment.
and a testament to the match.
Could it have gone
was
longer?
just-
Yes, it could have gone longer.
That was just like because those two got that stuff over. LA Knight had the same kind of reaction in his match against AJ Styles with the yeah chant.
Not like that. That
Doesn't mean
that was a moment.
doesn't make it's a moment, but like
So I can't really,
I didn't say it was a bad match.
crap on a match.
I didn't say it was a bad match. I just said it was a little
I'm not saying. Well, I don't know if he did or not, but that's just like kind of my response to the consensus. So that was our thoughts on the Jimmy and Jay. A lot of split audience on the match that they delivered, but give them another match, man. Give another match. I guarantee you they'll deliver because they had like I said, they had the crowd in the palm of their hand. That was that match. What else we got that you want to touch on? Because like night one, it was just weird, I feel like the
vibe was a little off.
The vibe was like I just want to say like the production. I'll say the production of night one didn't really feel like WrestleMania. We were kind of waiting for that WrestleMania vibe. Like the crowd was dark.
Mm-hmm.
And it didn't really feel like the glitz and glamour of WrestleMania. A lot of people will attribute that to the Lincoln Financial Field in Philadelphia. I don't know too much about that stadium, so that could definitely be a factor. But yeah, night
also,
one.
it got dark really quickly.
Yeah,
like it was already dark out by the time the first match even started.
Yeah, but just like just waiting for it to feel like WrestleMania, to look like WrestleMania, was the kind of the theme of night number one. Night number two is a whole completely different story, and we'll get into that as we progress through this review. But night one, like the Rhea Ripley and Becky match was
pretty good.
Was good given the circumstances behind Becky wrestling with a 102-degree fever.
Rhea also wrestled.
Rhea wrestling like I don't know if that's real or not.
Somewhat injured hand.
With a somewhat injured hand. I don't know the extent to that injury, but that kind of had it going against them. But they still delivered.
Still put on a good match.
That freaking Frankensteiner that she did.
Yeah, that was.
And then they like went over the top rope, and she still had Becky on here.
Yeah, on the electric
chair. That was fun. Rhea retained.
Mm-hmm. I thought that was gonna happen.
Yeah, that was kind of expected. I think her and, with the exception of her and Logan, those are pretty much
the only ones that retained the titles.
Their titles.
And then
but it was a good match.
Next match after that was the ladder match.
It's a good little match. Next matchup was the 12-man ladder match.
12-man ladder match.
And we're gonna refer back to our original predictions. Off and on throughout this review. That it kind of went how you said it would. But it was like wonky.
Somewhat. It was wonky. If first of all, I think, do you want to just like review the match before you get to the winner?
Yeah, it was a fun match. Like
pretty fun. Crazy Johnny Gargano spot with the Pete Dunne through the table.
Like that was fun. It was a fun, really fun match.
Mm-hmm.
He's referring to the DDT over the top rope onto the table.
Yeah, onto the table.
To the outside. But before that, my favorite moment to start off was Tyler Bate, that spinning air raid with the ladder on his shoulder and Finn Balor on his shoulder. That was sick.
I'll say my favorite part was the hot tag to R-Truth. Everyone acting like it was a normal tag match in the crowd.
Those were your boys, man. Those were your boys. You got what you wanted.
Did his moment, hit the AA. Not only that, the crowd counted along with them to the pin when they know it's a ladder match. He got 2 wins technically that night.
The
So
pin and
I
pulling
think
down
that
the
was my
title,
favorite moment right there,
which you predicted,
which I predicted them winning.
and you did call. They did split them,
Yeah. Well, I mean, I think
but
that
not in
was
not in the
not the
fashion.
way
Not in the fashion.
they
We
did it in
were
a worse way than what I thought it was gonna happen. I think my
yeah
way would have made it
at
smoother
the
and
same
a lot
time and shocking too.
and shocking,
So they had taken down the titles individually.
which made
The
it
first titles
kind of
were
awkward.
the first titles to be taken down were A-Town Down Under. They took down the SmackDown titles
Mhm.
first, and then like everybody paused for a second
Yeah.
and wondering if like they were gonna go to the back.
No theme music played.
Yeah, nothing.
They kind of rushed down. They tried grabbing the other set, but New Catch Republic stopped them, and then kind of just like taking them out the match completely, putting
Right.
Grayson through the ladder.
And the match continued.
Yeah, and the match continued.
And then we had eventually we would have
think-
um
I think
Awesome Truth. Awesome Truth
Yeah.
grabbed down the other pair of titles. Like Lil Brolo predicted.
mhm.
Just in a
That's just who I
strange
wanted to win.
fashion. So it was a fun
And
match.
it was Truth who pulled it down too.
Yeah.
That's who I wanted to pull it down. Truth. And that's what they did.
In the city of Philadelphia, man.
Mhm. And then what was next after that?
Match wise?
Yeah.
I think it
Or
was
is there anything else you want to say on that ladder match?
No, like I said, it was fun. Super fun
Should we
match.
do
We
ratings
were
on
like
each match?
wondering we were kinda like wondering like how that match would go considering how many people were in it.
Yeah.
But it was smooth.
The New Day looked like they were going to win for a second.
Yeah, man, they had me.
And the Judgment Day looked like they were
They
going to win
had
for
me,
a
but
second.
bro, they literally had the titles. They had it. The ring was cleared.
I forgot what happened.
Because okay, so
Was it
they
JD?
both went up, right? This was like everybody was cleared out. Nobody was in the ring, and nobody was certainly gonna stop them. They both get to the top,
Kofi did his little thing to the
yeah,
outside.
and instead of Kofi grabbing the titles, he decides to do a flip.
Well, Xavier's still up. Only one person needs to pull him down, so.
Yeah,
Needs to take everyone else out.
he got to the top first.
I think he got like only halfway.
And then Xavier was signaled for him to jump off. So in that time, they could have easily grabbed the titles, which infuriates me. That's what infuriates me, because I wanted them to win, but we didn't get that.
Then who stopped him? JD? Was it JD?
Damian Priest.
No, because Damian Priest got taken out by Kofi when he did that dive. I think at least.
But it's probably JD, because JD did get involved in the
Yeah.
ring.
And then he got thrown into the two sets of tables on the outside.
Yeah.
And anyways, next match. What was next?
Going in order here. So
No, it's been in order. Those were the first two matches.
that was in order?
Yeah.
Let me check WWE.com.
I think the next one was a tag match between Ray.
Oh,
and
yeah.
Andrade.
Is
that the next one?
I was
think
thinking
so.
that or the 6-woman tag match.
No, I think that one was later.
Yeah, so we did get Ray versus Legado del Fantasma.
With Dom, yeah.
Yeah, no Carlito stabbing anybody in the back.
Not yet, at least. Not yet.
Not yet, at least. We did have it was a fun showing.
Pretty fun match.
Yeah, it's like a cool little match.
Ray with the Philadelphia Eagles gear, which makes sense to what happened later on in the match.
You know what? Actually, what kind of really like saved that match for me was it was cool, but what sent it over the top was that freaking Joaquin Wild. Whenever he's like he's like ready for a springboard, and then he has two members slingshot him until freaking halfway across the stadium.
He went crazy far.
That was like sick. And then we had the Philadelphia Eagles natives legend, Philly Eagles legend,
I'm not
Jason
a football
Kelce.
guy, so I didn't really...
Jason Kelce and Lane Johnson helping Rey Mysterio win. When we first saw them, I thought they were like wrestlers.
I thought so too. I didn't really know.
They look like wrestlers to me, bro. They have like a wrestler's body. I mean, they are like linemen, so that's what you
I also
expect.
don't want to skip out on the spot where Andrade had Ray on his shoulders, and they did that double cross body. Remember that?
Yeah.
That was sick. That was another,
It was onto the outside too, right? I've never seen that.
Yeah, I never
double
seen that
cross body at the same time.
Yeah, that was crazy. And then pretty decent match. Fun.
Yeah, nice
Bray
surprise to see.
got to the top again.
Nice way to incorporate
They
the hometown team.
Yeah. And then I think next was Jay versus Jimmy.
Yeah, Jay versus Jimmy. We kind of gave our thoughts on that already.
Yeah.
I thought it was cool. You know, in that moment,
It was cool seeing them going together
yeah,
1-on-1, but
and when they like when WrestleMania ends, they have that kind of like montage of like the whole show, and then when they cut up the montage for the match, like it looks cool.
yeah, when they cut all the
Yeah, I mean it was
little
cool,
slow
bro. It
parts
was
where they
cool. It's not
just-
gonna be perfect. Barely any matches are gonna be perfect.
Yeah,
but
I had high hopes for that one.
But it was cool, you know. And then
I think next was the
next will the 6-woman tag match.
I think.
Another like cool little match.
Showed Jade Cargill off, which was the point.
Yeah.
Bianca looked good too, though, as well. Naomi was kind of like
them like so. Like I said, the highlight montage thing at the end of WrestleMania, they were showing moments between Bianca and Jade, like tandem offense with each other. They could be a tag team, bro.
Yeah,
if they want time to not rush Bianca back into the main event scene quickly. They are a good team, bro.
Yeah, they could be.
Strength, athleticism. They could do all these. They could just freaking toss all these women around like it's nothing. They'd be a cool team. I'd just keep them as a team.
And they also already have chemistry.
Is that curse with the women's tag title still a thing?
I don't even know who the women's tag. Oh, I think
like everybody say it's cursed or whatever.
Nah, I don't think so.
So hopefully that
for a little period it was because everyone was getting injured.
Yeah, hopefully that curse never passes on to them. But they could make a really strong team and bring some legitimacy to that women's tag team titles.
Yeah, which is pretty much just. They still need to build that up. Hopefully Triple H can do something with that.
Yeah, but yeah, that was that. That match did what it needed to do. Now moving along to Sami Zayn versus Gunther.
Match of the night?
That was everything, bro. So we're Arabic, right? And to see Sami Zayn before the match started talking to his family in Arabic, it, like, boom, right away. Got me. Because I was thinking, we were of the assumption that it was going to be like another, Gunther, strong match from Gunther and then him retaining. So we were like, okay.
Definitely thought he was going to retain.
And then Sami, that freaking pre-match footage that they showed
was sick, yeah.
From him addressing his family to him walking through the gorilla position, hyping himself up.
The production messed it up a little bit, though, when you walked out and it was like a whole glitchy.
I didn't pay attention.
Yeah.
I didn't pay attention. And then when he had that embrace with Kevin Owens, I was like, come on, bro, it's time. Philadelphia.
Gunther just had a
Philly, baby. Rocky. Underdog.
So, good
He kind of did the underdog story better than Cody Rhodes.
In that match?
Win, Sami, win.
I would say so, too, yeah.
And he was getting, punished. And then he flipped the tables and
I completely thought he was going to
did a throwback.
That brain buster on
that brain buster. El Generico style, baby.
Dude,
remember El Generico? That was his persona.
I didn't watch it.
I mean, that was you were probably like.
I remember seeing a custom character of him in 2K.
But El Generico will be smiling.
14.
Because I was not expecting that, and the fact that he was able to do that on Gunther.
That takes a lot of strength.
In the chilling cold.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, they're talking about the weather the whole night.
Match of the weekend. So shout out to Gunther, bro. And
elevated that title when it needed to be elevated.
Historic reign coming to an end.
I will say when he got hit with the double haluva kick and he got pinned, I was like, all right, waiting for Gunther to kick out, and then the ref counted to 3. I was like, dang.
After the brainbuster,
and when we were watching the Pat McAfee show that happened on Friday this morning.
Yeah, it was weird.
And Gunther came out with the title. I was like, oh yeah, he's still champion.
Still champion.
I forgot he literally lost the night before. So yeah, it's gonna be crazy seeing him without the title. But
so that title that Sami is holding, he was the inaugural Intercontinental Champion of that design.
No, it was Shinsuke. But I think Sami
Shinsuke was?
Yeah, Sammy, he gave that title to Shinsuke.
Hmm.
So
Okay, well, he was one of the early ones.
Yeah, one of the early ones.
For sure. And it's interesting to see what he's going to do with the title this time around.
Yeah, as a babyface this time. Other times he was a
Yeah,
heel.
he was that heel, bro.
Conspiracy.
During the pandemic, that kid, like, that was one of the best things of the Thunderdome era.
Mm-hmm.
Was him just having a conspiracy with everything.
Yeah.
And all the, he had a documentary.
He had a documentary.
Yeah, like they ended up creating a documentary towards the end of that.
I don't remember. We
Like,
watched
it was like not like a documentary, like a real life one, like a storyline one.
Oh,
where it was showing how like the management was screwing with him.
I don't
all the
remember that.
time.
But to think now,
So he's got the capability this time around. I don't know if he's gonna be like a fighting champion.
yeah, definitely he will be.
Who's gonna be his first opponent. We're gonna see how that all unfolds. Cody Rhodes is out in the press conference.
Story continues, T-shirt.
The story's not over, man. Just took a freaking left turn, I'll tell you that. Oh, man, just seeing this reminds me that we're probably Roman Reigns.
He's gonna be out for a while, but I think he'll definitely be back.
Yeah, but yeah, Gunther and Sami Zayn match of the one of the match of the weekends. I'm gonna take a listen to Cody's first words. The first, what do you guys want to talk about as champion? Yeah, so let's move on. Let's move on to the
amazing tag match.
To the tag match between The Rock, Roman Reigns versus Cody Rhodes and Seth Rollins to determine Bloodline rules, which is what we got.
Mm-hmm.
And that match went 45 minutes.
Did it?
Yeah.
Really?
Match went 45 minutes. Just like, for me, the thing that kind of like stands out is to see The Rock mix it up with the new generation of talents.
And he did well too.
Like to see The Rock in a modern day wrestling match where he's taking a curb stomp. I don't think The Rock has ever taken.
That was the first time.
The Rock has never taken a curb stomp. The Rock has never taken a Cody cutter.
Mm-hmm.
Ever.
And he took his own rock bottom to the announcement table.
So to see him wrestle in this modern day style, after all he's been through and all the times he's went away, and the first match in over like 10 years was insane. And it was a great match.
Yeah.
It lived up to the hype.
Pretty much Bloodline rules too. With The Rock saying to the ref, like,
yeah, like
you keep counting your fire.
Keep counting and you're fired, brother. That's the final boss in effect in a match.
Mm-hmm.
So it was a great match.
It went all over the place too. It went outside.
It went all over the
crowd.
Place. Like in a 45-minute match, we kind of got a little bit of everything.
Mm-hmm.
Went on to the outside, came back in, and we had some textbook wrestling holds. Going back to our prediction, we were saying who's going to start off the match. It was
I think I predicted it right. Roman and Seth.
Roman and Seth. Cody Rhodes getting the hot tag, as it should be. And we had what I was skeptical of, right, was like, okay, we got Roman and Cody kind of going at it for a lengthy period of time. You don't want to like show everything before their match the next night. But to their credit, we'll get into night 2 too. But they mixed it up and it was different stuff. Even though they wrestled each other the night before, so which is cool to see.
Want to get into night 2, or
is there anything you want to say about the match?
No, I mean, Rock did way better than I thought he was gonna do. I mean, I thought he was gonna do pretty good, but like
pinned Cody Rhodes.
Pinned Cody Rhodes too. Yeah, I forgot to say that he pinned Cody Rhodes.
Yeah,
and then also the shot with Cody Rhodes, like WrestleMania 39. Face away from the stage, disappointed. Thought that was a nice touch.
Nice callback.
But yeah, night 2.
He pinned Cody Rhodes, so technically maybe The Rock is the next in line for the title.
Technically, yeah.
Yeah.
But night 2,
Yeah, so moving along to night 2, the opposite of what we thought. Going into this WrestleMania, we thought night 1 had the heaters. But I think night 2
I think night
delivered.
2, I think night 2 was better.
Night 2 delivered, was better, and it felt like WrestleMania.
hmm So
The
first things
production
first,
was a little bit more lively. We got to see, the
celebrity.
lights on the crowd. Like the lights were lit up in the crowd.
hmm
Wasn't just dark. So it was cool. It was better
Do you want
than.
to say your thoughts on the stage too? By the way, what do you think about the stage?
Yeah,
for
well,
this year?
like I said, it goes back into like kind of my gripe was the production of WrestleMania.
I thought the stage was pretty decent looking.
Yeah, it was cool.
Nothing crazy, but you know.
Given the circumstances, what
Mhm.
kind of
But-
stadium and venue they had to deal with.
Yeah, Seth, Drew, CM Punk makes
Kicked
his
off
entrance.
the show.
CM Punk
Going
makes
back
his
to our
entrance
prediction, we called it.
For,
I don't know, like I listened to a lot of podcasts and things like that. I didn't
I don't
hear
really
many.
listen to podcasts.
He doesn't listen to anything, which is why I love it, and why I wanted to do it, because he doesn't listen to anything.
Everything just comes off
is
my brain.
natural, authentic. So yeah, we called it. You predicted that.
Well, we had the same prediction for Damien
was
cashing in, but
tweaked a little
my
bit.
mine
Well, yours
mine
was
just
more
more
fleshed out.
like what's the word? Stretched out,
yeah,
to
fleshed-
later storylines
Right.
and stuff. So yeah, CM Punk calls the match. I think he was good on commentary. He could have done commentary for the whole night. If he didn't do what he did at the end, but Drew started off with a Claymore. I even
Right
missed
out the
that
gate.
because
I thought he was gonna win too, because Seth Rollins, he came out dancing and everything.
yeah, he could have sold the stuff more but-
He showed the effects
during the match.
during
but
the match
not
better
before
than
the match.
than before the match.
Yeah,
of
I thought he
night
could have been
number one
lipping a little
beatdown.
bit. You have all the goofy dancers and stuff.
Yeah.
Pretty funny, but pretty good match. Drew won, which is what I wanted, and it's gonna go into Clash at the Castle, probably, where Drew will win the title back from Damian Priest after he cashed in, and then even after that, maybe a triple threat with Seth, Drew, and CM Punk for the title at SummerSlam.
But tell him how we got there. What happened after the match?
Okay, so Drew talking trash to CM Punk. He did the little
Disrespectful.
DX crotch chop. His CM Punk. We thought, okay, CM Punk's gonna let it go, but he went all AEW on him, like how he did to, Jack Perry. He swiped him off the announcement table. What else did he do? He just smacked his head onto the announcement table too. He took off the brace, which I don't know if that means he's almost good to go.
Seemed like he wanted to
but he hit him over the head with the brace.
The brace was nothing. It was all a ruse.
Yeah, puts him back inside. Priest comes out, cashes in. Pretty good south of heaven on Damian Priest.
He came in like a Mack truck, bro.
Yeah.
Amazing, bro. And like we said, it was smart to do this, right? Because, one of the best things going right now is Drew's persona.
Bitter storyline.
So if you would have had him win and everything was all, sunshine and rainbows, it's like you're taking away something that we all are liking about Drew.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'll be honest, I don't like to hell with Drew, bro. To hell with Drew McIntyre.
The heck does that?
I don't like him, bro.
Why not?
He's mad disrespectful.
That's the point.
Exactly.
That's why he's good right now. He's good on the mic. That's why he won the Slammy.
I guess it's the truth hurts or whatever, but he's still an asshole.
That's why he won the Slammy for Social Media Star of the Year because of the disrespect and stuff he does.
I'm glad it happened, right? It doesn't. So now it's not going to be all sunshine and rainbows for Drew McIntyre, and this bitterness is going to continue because
we'll see what Damian does.
And immediately ripped away from him, just like back in the COVID era, had his moment at Royal Rumble, ripped away from him because of COVID. So we got Damian Priest as your new champion, like we predicted here on Alley Oop Off the Top Rope podcast. and it's gonna be
But,
interesting going forward,
we'll
man.
see what the I also thought because took a little while for Damian Priest to come out. I thought it would have came out right after.
Yeah,
So I was like, maybe he does it
yeah,
Raw
I
after
thought it wasn't
Mania.
gonna happen.
Yeah, I thought maybe Raw
And
after
then we
Mania.
were
But
gonna really look like clowns because nothing we had predicted really, went the way it should have. But yeah,
yeah, that's the first match. Second match was what was the second match? The Philadelphia Street Fight,
Yeah, the Philadelphia Street Fight.
which Bubba Ray
Ray
Dudley,
Dudley,
special guest referee,
for a man who's very critical about referees,
had a refereeing job.
was the referee in this match. Which,
But
is funny.
he wasn't doing like the countouts and stuff because there's no DQ, so it was kind of just like
Yeah.
he's there to count the pins. But yeah, Snoop Dogg was on commentary too, which was
Funny.
hilarious.
Funny, but it was
Pretty-
so honestly, it goes to show you how important stamina is for referees. Because Bubba Ray, he wasn't like in the best of like
Shape.
yeah. So I say that because the match was pretty much inside the ring the whole time.
Yeah, I
Didn't
mean,
spill out. We didn't get really like a true street fight. If I was them, I would have had 2 referees out there. Let them fight all over the place. And have 2 referees out there. So if freaking one section of the team goes on the south side of the Lincoln Financial Field and the other goes on the north side, we could have
Yeah.
somebody count and have a winner and have a good match because the match stayed inside the ring the whole time.
it was still a pretty good match.
It's a pretty good match, but street fight wise, like
Not
could've
really
been-
a street fight.
could have been better. But
That crazy spot with Montez over the
yeah, he did
ring-
that somersault, and then on the
ring
replay
thing.
it showed him push the ring post.
yeah, it made him go even further.
For
I think that's what almost
momentum.
made him go over the barricade.
Yeah, that was I think the highlight of that match.
Yeah,
Other
and
than Bubba Ray Dudley again to do his ECW
he
stuff
put his glasses on.
with the Pride.
Yeah, so I mean,
Fun match.
pretty decent.
Fun match. After that, we had
What was the next match? Was it the triple threat?
there was only
It was way shorter this Mania.
I think there was 6 matches on that.
And
It
I
was only
think
6 matches.
it was. Was it? Oh well, no,
LA
LA
Knight.
Knight. was
LA
later,
Knight and-
I think that was
It
after.
either, it was either the triple threat or LA Knight. And
Well, let's talk about the triple threat first.
it was fun.
Good triple threat. I like the Kevin Owens ECW stuff that he had on. Thought that was cool. Logan Paul did a lot more than what I expected. I thought he was gonna get taken out, and then it was gonna be Randy and Kevin Owens for pretty much the whole time until the very end. But Logan Paul actually did a lot more than what I thought he was gonna do. And then what else? I thought that pop-up RKO was sick. I called it before he did the move. I was like, imagine he did a pop-up RKO. Huh? You didn't hear me say that? I think I was talking to Selena. But yeah, thought that was cool. Halfway through, even though we predicted either Randy or Kevin Owens to win, kind of knew Logan Paul was gonna win. I don't know if he's gonna hold it until Cleveland at SummerSlam.
That is his hometown, right?
Yeah. But I don't know if he's gonna hold it for that long. And if he does, I think he's gonna go against LA Knight for the title. What's that?
Trying
Oh,
to find a match
The
card.
match card. That's right there. Is that not it? But yeah, I mean, it was a good match. I liked it. Good triple threat. Logan Paul retains. Keeps more eyes on the company because Logan Paul's, massive star.
Yeah. So it was like the match went on like it was like pretty much a handicap match until,
Yeah.
until somebody had to finally get a pinfall in there.
Yeah.
The reverse
Pop-up
power bomb
RKO.
into like an RKO was
That was sick.
because Randy Orton, he was like during the whole like interview, where they give interviews before WrestleMania, he said he wanted to try something out of the box, and it might backfire because that's hard to pull off.
Yeah.
Like, you're getting thrown into
He has
the
to
air,
spin
and then you have to like spin into an RKO.
Yeah.
So it worked out for him, thankfully.
He also
Parking.
kicked out of the brass knuckles. I think that's the first
Yeah.
time someone's done that.
I Show Speed. I Show Speed was in the match. It's like that cool thing about not KSI, Logan Paul, walking out with the Prime bottles. Like you don't know who's gonna be
Yeah,
under
I
that
thought it was gonna be
mascot.
KSI again.
I thought so too. Or they mentioned on commentary that it was his friend, the one that brings the brass knuckles to the ring all the time.
Yeah.
But now this time around it was I Show Speed, and he got a whooping from Randy Orton.
Yeah, he got
He got a
absolutely
whooping,
kicked into like the third row,
mule kick to the chest,
and then he
sent him back
got
flying.
barked at. He got barked at, and then
Yeah.
got hit with an RKO
Barked
on
at.
the announcement table.
Barked at, a lot of cussing, a lot of cursing. I don't think Speed knew where he was. A lot of cursing, and then he got kicked and RKO'd onto a table for his efforts. So
Yeah,
that
that
was
was
that match. Those were the highlights from that match.
Mm-hmm.
Logan Paul winning, like one of the few people to retain their titles.
Yeah, which I didn't want
this
to
whole
see that
weekend
happen, but
in this new era
it is what
of
it is.
wrestling.
And
After that, we got AJ Styles versus LA Knight.
I want to talk about AJ's new theme.
AJ's new theme. It was, people were expecting him because he had this persona in TNA, and he had like a theme song to go along with it that everybody was hoping he would bring back. But we didn't get that. Instead, we got like a remix to his old theme song, which I mean, it's whatever.
I think he could have left it with the old one. Still matches.
He didn't want it though. I mean, yeah.
He didn't like the whole theme.
He says it doesn't match his current personality.
I think it could have still worked, but no, it is what it is. The match. What do you think? I think it was. I thought it was a pretty good match.
It's pretty good. I think
one of LA Knight's top matches.
AJ Styles. I've noticed like his wrestling as of late is like slow and methodical.
Yeah, the match with the new.
So it wasn't really like gangbusters out the gate.
Mm-hmm.
Cody Rhodes just gave his last words of the weekend. His last words of WrestleMania weekend, and he's exiting.
Great. Still got Roman side plates on there. It's gonna be a
Yeah.
little weird seeing Cody's side plate. We never seen Cody's side plate, so I don't even know what that looks like.
Maybe his neck tattoo, probably.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I mean, the match was good.
I think it's LA Knight's
Best match of his.
We didn't really
so
watch
far.
this match for Roman because the pay-per-view cut short.
That was at the Saudi Arabia one.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't
The
know.
pay-per-view cut short, and then we just never really went back to go watch it.
Yeah.
But I think that was
nothing crazy.
one of his better. I think that was one of his better matches.
Yeah.
And then anything else to say for that match, or any that was it a German suplex at the top rope?
Oh yeah, that's okay. So that's one thing to always look forward in an LA Knight match when he catapults into the top rope and launches his opponent up, over his head.
Yeah,
that's his, I think his best move in his arsenal.
And the crowd is still on the side of LA Knight. You know, after everything, there's still pretty loud for him.
Getting cast to the wayside for a little bit.
Yeah, they're still rooting for him. But yeah, good match. Next was Bailey and Io Sky.
Great match.
Good match, yeah.
Co-main event tonight.
Co-main event. I know a lot of people try to say they need a main event, but
Yeah, well, when they win a Rumble, that's the stipulation.
But when you have Rock and Roman and stuff like that, you can't.
They gotta stop giving stop giving that stipulation to the women.
I think after this year, now that Roman probably, well, who knows? He might still be.
I don't think so. Even after that, because the same thing happened last year. Because of the bloodline stuff, I think Jimmy and Jay main evented versus Sammy and Kevin Owens.
And but again, it all comes down to the story, bro.
People don't put that in the Royal Rumble. It's 2 years in a row now. But it was a good match.
The right person won.
The right person won. Bailey had the crowd like.
Yeah, Bailey had the crowd.
Was on their feet when
she won.
Yeah, but there was like a sequence of moves where she like turned the tables on Io Sky.
Yeah, but Io Sky was in the.
I forgot what she did.
I forgot what she did too.
I know it's like that rose plant thing, but she did a couple other things before.
Yeah, honestly, I think she needs to come up with a new finisher or something, bro.
Or just
it just looks.
stick with the Bailey to belly. I love
Or
that move.
no, I think the elbow drop could be your finisher.
Oh yeah, she did the elbow drop.
Her elbow drop is pretty good, dude.
Yeah,
I think
amazing elbow drop.
that could be your finisher,
Yeah,
and have the Bailey to belly be the same. Like
yeah.
set up the elbow drop. But yeah, right person won.
New
I think
champion. Her
Bailey
first
deserved
title
it.
since 2021.
Yeah, and she had a good title reign in 2021 too.
Yeah, let's see if she
So
can
we'll
keep
see.
it.
Yeah. And now the main event. Roman and Cody. You thought there was gonna be graphics and everything. I think was there a sponsorship over?
Bloodline Rules. I was kind of like waiting. I was waiting for people to walk out with Roman, the elders.
Yeah,
Alpha,
I
Sika,
expected that too.
Rikishi.
I thought they were gonna start off with him, like all of them around the ring.
But The Rock should have, before Cody came out, before Roman came out, The Rock should have led the charge, and behind him, all of their family. For
Yeah,
the Bloodline Rules. Like when it started, it was like, what's the Bloodline Rules?
there wasn't really. I mean,
The
they didn't
Bloodline
really
Rules,
use
and
that
then
much
on top
weapons.
of that, they let Cody utilize the Bloodline Rules.
I mean, it's gonna be kind of difficult to keep in
Bro,
track. Like
Bloodline Rules, Cody shouldn't have been able to use weapons and things like that.
he didn't even he just brought out a table, but like they put it right back in and never used it
Well, he
again.
used a weapon, I'm pretty sure.
What? Which one?
I don't know.
I don't think he did.
Was it the weight belt, maybe?
No, I don't think he even used a weapon.
Well, he tried.
He tried to, but
And no, the announce table. He put Roman with the announce table, which I mean.
nah, he didn't even
down
put
there.
him through the announce table. It was Roman who put Cody through the announce table. I think at least. Pretty sure.
Okay. Anyways, the fact that he even tried to attempt was like the Bloodline
I mean,
Rules
yeah, I
it's
guess
designed to help
what you're trying
Roman
to say.
and to be a crutch for Cody, which we didn't really. I mean, we didn't see that towards the end. It was a good match though.
I like the trash talking from Roman.
Yeah, that's one
That
thing.
was funny.
That's the one thing that I was
Roman
talking
is
about.
really good at.
Where it was like they because I was worried from night number 1 that they got all this time in a match together, Roman and Cody, and I thought it would take away from what they could do in night number 2. But we got typical trash talking to the camera, Roman, trash talking Cody when he hit the
crossroads.
Yeah,
and he was like, "Dude, this move sucks.
move sucks.
He can't be nobody.
Beats nobody." That was funny, and he's never done that.
What?
He's never hit a crossroads.
Oh yeah, nobody's
Roman.
hit the crossroads besides.
Well, people have, but
Well, I mean, MJF did it.
Yeah, but not Roman, which was which was something to separate their match from WrestleMania 39 and last night.
Mm-hmm.
So it was cool.
Cody hit a spear too.
Yeah, it was really cool. It was a really good match.
And then with the way everyone came out isn't how I thought they would come out.
Yeah, and then all hell broke loose.
Yeah. Chaotic. Started off with Jay. Or no, not Jay. Jimmy.
Yeah.
Jimmy Supercakes. Which all the setups to when the Bloodline came out were all the same. Cody Rhodes is about to hit the triple crossroads.
Yeah.
Jimmy Superkicks him. Jay comes out. Spears him off the stage into the table.
They could have used that in their match.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying, dude.
Everybody's saying.
No DQ for that match would have worked. But that happened. They tried doing another.
And who came out to even the odds?
They tried to do another triple crossroads. Solo came out. This is where
The Rock too. Or was it?
Well, no, I'm trying to go in order.
Yeah, okay, go ahead.
So Solo comes out, does the spike, and then they did a spike and spear combo, which Cody kicked out of. And then after that,
they teamed up against.
When
they teamed up against, was it Cena? Yeah, Cena and
LA Knight. Wait,
it was Cena and LA Knight.
I don't think it was Roman. I think it was Jay or not Jay, Jimmy and Solo.
No.
Yeah.
No, it wasn't.
Yes, it was. I think.
No.
Yes.
SummerSlam, right? Or Royal Rumble?
No. At SummerSlam, Roman was going against Jay. And at Rumble, he had his fatal 4-way. You're talking about the stuff that happened at Fastlane.
Fastlane.
Yeah, it wasn't Roman in Fastlane.
When have Roman and Solo hit the combo spear spike?
It was when they went against the Usos at Money in the Bank. And also at Night of Champions. against Sammy and KO.
Yeah, you're right. Okay, little brother was right.
Yeah,
Yeah, okay.
I know my stuff, man.
Yeah, so yeah, we had Solo come out and then The Rock.
And then, John Cena came out.
Oh yeah, to help even the odds.
AA through the table. And then The Rock came out.
And then the final boss.
And then he hit a why is the move blanket?
Rock bottom.
The rock bottom. There you go. I don't know why I forgot the name for a second. He hit the rock bottom.
The Rock and John Cena face to face since God knows how long.
Like going against each other face to face.
Yeah.
Or, since their last match. And yeah, that was a cool moment. Seth came out in the Shield music, which it took a while.
I thought what? Because let me tell you what went through my head.
Moxley.
Yeah.
Yeah. But then I was like, dude, no way. Because he's still under contract, and there's no way we get Moxley.
Or no. What went through my head was I thought Seth would come out with like maybe like Stone Cold or somebody and like lead the charge. Like remember when Kurt Angle joined the Shield?
Yeah.
For that one night, I
Yeah.
thought it was gonna be something like that when I saw the Shield music. But man, dope, bro.
But yeah, he came out, instantly got Superman punch.
Seth knows how to freaking garner that emotion.
Yeah, instantly got Superman punch, so that took him out of it instantly. And then, was that right? And then after that happened, Dong, Undertaker came out.
Not Stone Cold, ladies and gentlemen.
Not Stone Cold. Well, I guess that was a swerve.
Not Jacob Fatu.
Yeah, I thought.
Not Zilla Fatu.
Yeah,
The Undertaker.
The Undertaker.
What is this,
came out,
1998?
which was crazy. Hit a massive choke slam on The Rock.
Always get the itch, brother.
Nah, I think he's done, bro. I don't want to see him.
Came back for The Rock, bro.
But lights go out, and then it's just left with Cody and Roman.
Yeah, the Undertaker comes back, choke slams the Rock, and we have an even level playing field now.
Which it was a cool shot when the lights turn back on. The
Yeah.
Rock's not there. Mama
Yep.
Rhodes in between.
In between.
That's cool. And yeah, it was
And then the finale, bro.
overbooked like I thought it was gonna be. But
Could have been.
dude, that was
not overbooked.
Yes, it was.
I was expecting freaking elders, ancestors all over the ring.
Yeah, I guess it could have been more.
Tribal freaking themed mat and ropes and everything.
But yeah, I mean, it was a good match.
Lumberjack match. I thought it was gonna be like a lumberjack kind of thing with the members of the bloodline.
Yeah, but I mean,
He said it. The Rock said, "Okay, if it's bloodline rules, I'm gonna have Solo as the freaking
Solo
guest.
as the singing the national anthem.
National anthem.
Jimmy as the referee.
Timekeeper." But
Yeah,
no,
but-
we didn't get that. We got a straight up 1-on-1. But to end things off, we had what was it? It was a spear.
No, or I just know I don't really.
To end it off, after the dust settled and everybody got their stuff in, and the lights come back on.
It was a spear through the announcer. Yeah, it was a spear through the
Roman and
barricade.
Cody back 1-on-1 to end the match.
Spear through the barricade, brought him back in. He finally hit the Crossroads Trinity, which
Triple
is what they're
Crossroads.
calling it in 2K. And
Goes for the pin, and 1, 2, 3. We have a new champion, Cody Rhodes, the American Nightmare, to
Which is
usher
crazy,
in this
man.
new era of WWE. The Roman Reigns title reign is
Roman
no
Reigns'
longer.
era is over.
Historic reigns no longer.
It's crazy to see what's gonna happen now, bro. When do they pick up the Bloodline story? The Bloodline storyline is not over yet.
How long are we going to see Roman Reigns gone?
So it's just a matter of when they what's it called? Pick the Bloodline storyline back up. Which also leads another question as to what Jimmy and Solo are gonna do
Without Roman.
without Roman, because he's gonna be gone for a while. Paul Heyman's probably gonna be gone for a while, unless he's gonna stick around with Solo and Jimmy. But
Cody Rhodes is your new champion, ladies
yeah,
and
Cody was a
gentlemen.
new champion. Finally, well, I was gonna say finally finished the story, but he's saying the story is continuing. So he
And
finally,
we had a
achieved his
old school
dream.
ending. We had the good guys come out.
yeah.
A lot of top good guys filled that ring and hoisted Cody Rhodes over their shoulders.
But also
Throwback, man. That was sick, bro.
now, do we see a new title design?
Is Cody Rhodes a man of his word?
Because Cody Rhodes says he doesn't like the title design. He asked if he wants us to change it. He said the first thing he's gonna do is change it
To what?
So I've seen people say the Winged Eagle title, like modern Winged Eagle title, which that would be cool. Maybe the Attitude Era one, the big circle eagle one.
Yeah, well, this goes back to, remember what you said about like the how they have custom titles for all these professional sports teams?
Yeah, I think that's the reason. I think they're ditching the big W belt.
Because we see all these
see all
custom
these- yeah.
sports titles, the
Which
legacy
I'm
titles.
waiting to see a basketball.
Yeah,
legacy
Lakers one.
titles, a Lakers one. Would you buy? Would you buy
Yeah,
one?
I would buy that.
Dude, they're for like $400.
It's fine.
All right. I mean, there you go. That'll be the
Well,
championship.
it's not fine, but it's for
but
us.
it's the Lakers. So
Maybe if you go 50-50 with me.
I don't really got. I'll take if you go
We got-
50-50. That's all the money I got in my
Let me
wallet.
not, let me not. Let's not get into that. But yeah, man.
So yeah, I think after this they're gonna ditch the big W title, and also I think it makes sense too, because like that title is gonna. It's like how I told you with the
Represents
Intercontinental.
Roman.
That's like I told you with the Intercontinental Championship.
Yeah, if you
That-
really want to usher in a new era, this is the
that-
time to
that
change
title-
the title again. Even though they just changed it recently, but
That title represents Roman Reigns.
it does.
When you see that title, you're gonna think of Roman.
Yes.
You know, so I think they got to change it, and I think it's the same thing with the Intercontinental Championship.
Yeah,
Not just
he
because-
doesn't like the Intercontinental title.
But not only just because I don't like the way it looks. I think just because
Don't forget though, not always do we need to see a new design.
it could just
Right?
be
like they
recolored.
say, it's the man that makes the man that makes the title, not the title that makes the man.
True, that's true. But also, I just don't really like the way it looks. I think they can just even go with just a new color, white strap with blue and the worlds that's on it. But yeah, those titles are gonna be like when you see that Intercontinental Championship, you're gonna see Gunther.
Mm-hmm.
When you see that WWE title, the undisputed title, you're gonna see Roman.
Right.
But you know, it's just nitpicking. I don't know if they're gonna do
Yeah,
that or not. But
Right. Part of having a new champion now is Cody Rhodes has to live up to the promise of he's gonna
Being on
defend this
both.
title everywhere,
on both Raw and SmackDown.
SmackDown and Raw. So we got that to look forward to. And now, with that being said, we got Backlash in 3 weeks, right?
Mm-hmm.
Who's first?
For the title,
Who's first?
I think Seth, dude. You do Seth versus Cody.
Yeah.
You can't do Randy because
Why not though?
I mean, he just like lost, and I feel like because he got his like win stolen from him, it's probably gonna be 1-on-1 Randy and Logan Paul at Backlash.
He didn't really get his win stolen from him. That's
Yes,
what
he
happens in a triple threat match.
But yeah, he got his pin taken from him.
Yeah, but that's what happens in a triple threat.
Yeah, I
match.
know, but that was
It's not like
his
he got. It's
pin.
not like he got screwed. You know. Well,
No.
he didn't get pinned, is what you're saying.
Yes, he didn't get pinned,
Okay.
and
So he
also
has that
he
caveat.
he hit the move on Kevin Owens.
He did.
That got the win for Logan.
He did.
So I think that's gonna happen.
But I like that next big story is going back to the legacy.
I think you can do that at SummerSlam.
That's the next
That's-
big
that's a-
story,
that's a
in my
big-
opinion. Because he beat Seth 3 times in a row. And Seth
Seth still wants
Seth didn't turn on him either.
that doesn't have to turn on him.
So if he's going to get a title match, he's going to have to request a straight up one-on-one.
Mm-hmm. And then Seth before
Which if he
picked-
requests it, it's like the comeback is like, bro, I beat you 3 times. So
Yeah, but you know, I think before Cody and the We Want Cody stuff that put him in the main event, Seth was saying he wanted one more shot at Cody Rhodes. Remember that? That was a big thing.
and I'm
before
sure
he
Cody
went
will give it
through.
to him. You know,
Because I mean, besides that, who else is gonna face Cody at Backlash?
well, that was the thing. Now it's like now you got some Triple H is giving his up at the press conference right now, brother. You got your work cut out for you.
Yeah, let's see how the story continues with Cody Rhodes.
You got some shoes to fill without Roman.
You want to say any
And
predictions
some-
for
and some-
Raw after WrestleMania? Any
Yeah, what do you
Predictions
say?
on,
Because before we
returns or
this up.
anything?
what do you think?
I think. Let's see.
'Cause I don't know. They didn't kind of really leave the door. They didn't really leave the door open for any returns. We didn't see any shocking betrayals.
Yeah.
You know, we didn't see any.
Who's been gone for a while that could come back? Maybe Braun Strowman?
Yeah,
Braun Strowman's been
Charlotte,
on
you
for a
always say
while.
Charlotte. But
Charlotte's been on
last
for a
year, the
while.
Raw after WrestleMania, it got
God awful.
criticized. Yeah, there you go.
Horrible.
Yeah. So, and if they do that again, because they only had like one return.
But also, I think from what I heard, Vince like last minute changed everything that was on the show. But now it's all Triple H. So during the Pat McAfee show, MJF was getting chanted a lot during Triple H's
yeah.
interview.
I feel like they would have had that for WrestleMania though.
Yeah, but I mean,
no Dustin Rhodes either. No Dustin Rhodes. Goldust.
Which I thought that would have been sick. I thought Jacob Fatu and Zilla Fatu would have been cool being out there, but that didn't happen. But honestly, who knows, bro? What if MJF really is out of AEW and he signed with WWE? I think with Vince now out and Triple H is allowing people from other companies being themselves coming in, I think MJF actually has a good reason to come to WWE now.
Yeah.
So that would be cool. Because I don't know, is he still injured or is he even injured?
I don't know.
I don't know.
I think he was just getting some time off from the company. But we'll get into AEW and stuff like that another time. This is just kind of to spend all our attention on WrestleMania weekend, and it was a great weekend.
Pretty good weekend, yeah.
First WrestleMania under Triple H's full control.
Mm-hmm.
I think could have been, presented a little bit better, but venues and things like that get kind of tricky. Great. Night number 2 is spectacular. Night number 1, Sammy and Gunther, and then the tag match just
stole the show.
Saved the night pretty much. But it was
because I mean on paper, night 1 looked way better.
Yeah, we were even saying like night 1 is killer, but it had fun.
It had fun matches, but
it's like waves.
Yeah,
kind of. But,
like after the first 2 matches, it kind of like slowed down a little bit until Sami Zayn and Gunther. What do you think Gunther's gonna? Think Gunther's gonna take time off, or you think he's gonna go right back into it? Because I could see
that's another sleeper opponent for Cody, but it's like, dude, we're gonna Cody. If Cody's gonna really build a lengthy title reign, it's like, do you want to throw Gunther in early?
Probably not. Honestly, I think Gunther's the one who I want to beat Cody Rhodes for the title.
So then you would have to save that for
save him
way down the line, which begs the question: what is Gunther gonna do?
I think if it's not gonna be a one-on-one match with Chad and Sammy at Backlash, I can see him.
And the world heavyweight title scene is crowded.
Yeah, but I think that's gonna lead up to Drew getting the title back.
Yeah, that's a crowded scene there too.
So, but also, what does Damian do now to Backlash? Does Drew get a
rematch?
Does Drew get a rematch?
He's gonna ask for it.
Or
is Punk cleared?
Is Punk cleared?
Seemed like he just took that brace right off.
Yeah, he took the brace. How long did he say he was gonna be out?
They said 6 months. That was back in Royal Rumble, back in January. It's been 3.
So how many months?
3 or 4. Technically
3, 4 months.
But I mean, Seth Rollins came back ahead of schedule. Charlotte, who tore her ACL, is looking like she's already walking on 2 feet faster than Aaron Rodgers, who plays for the New York Jets and tore his ACL the first game of the season. I mean, first game of the season. So Charlotte's bouncing around, like everybody's coming back ahead of schedule.
Mm-hmm.
So who knows? But it's just like, when do you? I don't know, man. What do you save all these big matches for?
Yeah, I'm interested to see if
it's a long road, man.
I'm interested to see if WWE
can keep this ball rolling.
I think they have right now, because not only was it like because of the storylines and stuff like that, the reason why it's been booming right now, it's also because it's WrestleMania season. Yeah. Now we're going into the season where it's just like, starting the new season. Let's calm down a little bit.
Yes, no, but it's gonna be less pressure though.
Yeah, less pressure. So I would like to see how if they can keep the momentum they're on right now. You know, let's see how long this Triple H era can last, how good it's gonna be. That's what I'm mostly excited for. See how they do this next year.
They should be able to. Great WrestleMania. Congratulations out to Cody Rhodes, new champion. He finally did it. It's gonna be a fun Monday Night Raw. I'm sure they're gonna have a celebration for him, championship celebration.
Maybe a new title
It's gonna
design
be
as
emotional.
early as
Yeah, maybe.
maybe.
That's quick. That's quick, but it would be cool to see. So, great WrestleMania weekend overall. This WrestleMania, start of a new decade. What would you rate it?
This Mania?
Yeah, I'd give it like a 8 out of 10.
Yeah, I think
It was fun.
I'd give it an 8 out of 10 too.
It was fun.
I think it just feels so different watching it at home now.
Yeah,
since last year.
Yeah, we were at WrestleMania 39.
So we kind of have a
year.
little bias.
I do think the Roman and Cody match this year was better.
I mean, you have like all other
they had
people
Undertaker
coming
come in.
in.
Like, imagine if we had that.
We just had a straight up
We
one-on-one.
had a straight up match, and then Bloodline interfered.
Yeah, we didn't really get any crazy surprises either. You had Shane McMahon who tore his quad in 2 seconds.
Yeah, so
And
it's
Pat
it's gonna take a while for Triple H to really set in his tone for WrestleMania, to where we're not gonna think like, oh man, does this feel like WrestleMania or doesn't? This is his first one. The more and more we get from Triple H, then the more WrestleManias that come and go, the more it will really feel like Triple H's WrestleMania. So this was fun. It was a fun weekend. We got to launch this podcast during Triple H's WrestleMania under his control. So that's cool. That's fun. That's mainly why I wanted to do this, because of Triple H and all the, energy and passion he brought to us. So it's been fun. Fun WrestleMania weekend. This was just like a little quick hit. And yeah, man. We are your hosts. I'm Ferris Big Bro Mo.
Lawrence Low Bro Low.
This was Alley-Oop
Off the Top Rope Podcast.
Like and subscribe. We'll see y'all next episode. Peace.